Hello students, I hope you are all fine and in good health. Let me discuss now few solved notice writing examples. See at the top it is written notice writing solved examples. I will discuss some of the important questions related with notice writing. There are a lot of questions, but I selected few. I will discuss these questions right now. Question number 1, you see it is written, you are the secretary of the English Literary Association of Tagore Memorial School, Patna. Write out a notice for the notice board inviting names of those who would like to participate in the proposed inter-house debate, oratorical and elocution contest. So the notice is related with uh, inter-school or inter-house debate, oratorical and elocution contest, and you are the secretary of the Tagore Memorial School, Patna. So how will you proceed with the notice? Remember, you have to express it in a crispy manner, but as having said that, you have to cover up the information that has been mentioned in the question paper. You have to cover up the entire thing. So how will you proceed? See, it is written at the top, English Literary Association. Next line, the name of the school being given, Tagore Memorial School, Patna. And then a bit down, see the date has been given. Now, farther down, see notice has been written all in capital letter. And in the next line, the topic inter-house competitions. Because there are many. Debate is there, oratorical contest is there, elocution contest is there. So, you have to write inter-house competitions. Now, how will you proceed and what will be your first line? See, it is written straight away to the point you have to write. To the point. Nothing else. No unnecessary things, because dear students, remember, unnecessary things are to be avoided. Straight to the point you have to write. The English Literary Association invites participants in the following contest to be held in the school auditorium. So there will be debate contest, there will be oratorical contest, elocution contest. So obviously the interested students must apply, or rather to say must enroll. So date wise and time wise you have to mention it. See, a debate competition, it will be on 20th August at 11 am. Oratorical skill, it will be on 21st August at 11 am. And elocution contest will be on the same date, 21st August, but the time is different, it is 2 pm. So straight away, straight to the point. Each house can send a team of 2 students per item. Per item here means either debate or oratorical contest or elocution contest. And last date for submission of names, it is 10th August. Then obviously you have to mention a year. And after you complete this, see at the very end, again it is written Ravi Mohan. You can give any name as you choose. Secretary ELA. ELA means English Literary Association. That is the short form of that. So in this way you have to do it. See when the competition will be held, where it will be, that also you have mentioned in the school auditorium. Then the date, the time, that has to be mentioned. Regarding debate competition, the date and time already has been mentioned. Then in case of oratorical skills, the date and the time mentioned. In case of elocution contest, the date and the time is mentioned. Then another important thing is that each house can send a team of 2 students per item. That one also here mentioned. That means what are the necessary details that is required for this particular notice. You have to mention that, and you have to be very smart in writing this, short and crispy. And finally you have to sign in by writing your name. Then what is your post or designation, that one also you have written, just like here Ravi Mohan, secretary ELA. So those things you have to write it down, and it should be very short, and it should be crispy, it should be compact, the presentation should be top notch. So this is one example. I guess you all can understand this. Now I am moving on to another example. See, this is also very interesting. You are Rahul or Rashmi. as president of the literary club of your school, you have organized an inter-school debate competition on the occasion of the silver jubilee celebrations of your school. This type of questions normally you will get in your exam. These are all CBSE based sample questions. So inter-school debate competition will occur in your school, and that is the occasion, the prestigious occasion is the silver jubilee celebration of your school, and you are either Rahul or Rashmi, you are the president of the literary club of your school. So you have to write a notice in 50 words informing the students of your school about the competition. So you have to inform the students of your school related to this competition. So how will you proceed? Similarly, again, in the beginning, in the middle, or rather to say in the center, you have to write literary club. Then in the next line you have to write the name of a school. Right, I have written St. Thomas Public School, Lucknow. Then you can see where I have written the date. Then again in the center you have to write the notice. Then you can start from the margin from the next line. By giving one line gap you can start. And again it is straight to the point. Okay, see, it is written, the literary club is organizing an inter-school debate competition, and you have to mention the occasion. That is already, you can take the help from the question. It is already mentioned in the question. On the occasion of the silver jubilee celebration as per details given below, and the details are already been given below. Date 18th December, you have to mention a year. Time 11 a.m. onwards. Venue Saraswati Auditorium, that is a school auditorium, and you can give a name Saraswati Auditorium. Now topic of the debate. Topic of the debate also regarding the inter-school debate competition, it will be held in your school. So what is the topic that you have to frame? And that one, see, I have written within quotation. Nuclear armament is India's best defense against cross-border terrorism. It is a very, very relevant topic. It is regarding cross-border terrorism. Nuclear armament is India's best defense against cross-border terrorism. This is the topic of the debate. So that one also you have to mention. See, unnecessary things are totally been avoided. Whatever is required for this notice, only those points are highlighted in the answer, as you can see. Finally, you will write last date for receipt of names. It is 10th December up to 4:30 p.m. That means that is the time. After that, no more enrollment is possible. So 10th December is the final date up to 4:30 p.m. in the activities room. So obviously the enrollment will be taken, or the last date of submission of the receipt or recipient, you can say it is 10th December and it is 4:30 p.m. in the activities room. So that one also you have to mention. So everything is there. See, in this notice, the date mentioned, the time mentioned, where the debate will be, that one also has been mentioned. What is the topic of the debate? That one also has been mentioned. Last date for submission of names, that is also mentioned, 10 December, and the time has also been mentioned, up to 4:30 p.m. and it will be taken in the activities room. That means those who are interested, they can enroll themselves or they can give their names by going to the activities room. And finally, bit downward, you are writing either Rahul or Rashmi, and you are the president of the literary club of your school. Simply you can write president, that is your post or designation. So again, if you see this particular notice, you will understand that it is written to the point. And now you can really get to the main idea of a notice, that finally you have to write what is given in the question. And dear students, I haven't drawn the box, so you can easily draw the box covering the entire solution part of the notice writing. Now dear students, I am moving on to another question. Okay, this is also a very important CBSE sample question. See, it is written, you are Ravi or Rachna. As president of the cultural forum of your school, you have organized an inter-school orchestra competition on the occasion of the silver jubilee celebration of your school. Now this time it is inter-school orchestra competition, that means music competition. write a notice in about 50 words informing the students of your school about this competition. You have to inform the students of your school about this inter-school orchestra competition. So again, you have to proceed in the similar manner. Cultural forum, then you have to mention the name of the school. See, I have mentioned here Ras Bihari Model School, Mathura. And then you have to give a date as I have given. Then again downwards in the center you have to write two things. First, notice. Next line, inter-school orchestra competition. And then you have to come straight to the point. You have to start now not from the center or from the middle but from the margin. See how will you start. On the occasion of the Silver Jubilee celebrations, an inter-school orchestra competition will be held. Date you will mention, it is mentioned 14th November. You have to mention a year, or you can specify it like this also. The year can be specified in this way as I have done. Time you will mention it is any time according to your convenience. I have mentioned here 2 p.m. onwards. Venue Vikram Auditorium, or you can write school auditorium, or you can give a name. Participants maximum 9 in an item, maximum 9, that also you will mention. And last date for submission of entry forms, it is 10th November. Then you have to mention a particular year, or you can keep it in this way. See again, just what exactly it is needed. No unnecessary things are being written. And finally, Ravi or Rachna, president, designation is cultural forum. So here also you will find that the topic is related with inter-school orchestra competition. So date, time, venue, participants, these things are very important. And see, side by side in a sequence, one after another, you have to mention it as I have done here. And last date for submission of entry forms, that one also you have to mention. And finally, either Ravi or Rachna, president, cultural forum. So that way we end this one also. I am moving on to the next one and the last one. Another question, question number 4. This is also very important. See, you are Pradeep or Asha. As president of the dramatic club of your school, you have organized an inter-school competition in one-act plays on the occasion of the Silver Jubilee celebration of your school. So, one-act play. There will be, you have organized an inter-school one-act play. Now, the occasion is Silver Jubilee celebration of your school. Write a notice in about 50 words informing the students of your school about this proposed event. That means about this event, that is one act play, that will be organized by your school. And the prestigious occasion is the celebration of the Silver Jubilee of your school. So how will you proceed? Similarly here, dramatic club, and the name of the school I have given Scindia School, Indore. Then obviously you have to mention a date. That also, see, I have mentioned it. You have to look at the process, how it has been done. I already am repeating it, dear students. I haven't drawn a box. You have to draw a box after you complete the entire notice. I repeated it earlier. I am repeating it once again. Then you can write notice. Then straight away you can come to the topic of discussion. On the occasion of the Silver Jubilee celebration of the school, the dramatic club has organized an inter-school competition in one-act plays as per details given below. Simply, straight to the point you are coming. Nothing unnecessary things. Okay. Here also you see, you will mention the date, time, venue, participants, and last date for the receipt of entry forms. Last date for submission of entry forms. So, step by step, you have to follow the method or the technique or the process, as you can say, dear students. So, here date, you can give a date just like I have given 30th August. Time you can mention 10 a.m. onwards. Venue you can mention the school auditorium, or I have written Ashoka Auditorium. That is, you can give a name, or simply if you want you can write the school auditorium also. It's not a big issue. And participants maximum 7 in a team. Now these things are important. These things are the techniques that you have to note down very carefully. You have to remember it very carefully. The process, the technique is important. Last date for the receipt of entry forms, that means last date for submission, those who are very willing to submit their names, the last date for doing that is 25th August. And you will mention the year and time also. If you want you can mention, say I mentioned by 4 p.m. So see, step by step, straight to the point, no unnecessary things. date, time, venue, participants, last date for the submission of entry forms, and what is the main occasion that already you will mention at the beginning only, that is the Silver Jubilee celebration. Dramatic Club organized an inter-school competition in one act play. That one you will mention at the beginning. Then slowly and slowly, date, time, venue, participants, and obviously last date for the receipt of the entry forms, that one also you will mention. And finally, in the closing statement or the closing part, you will mention either Pradeep or Asha, president. Next line, it is Dramatic Club. That is your designation or your post. Now, after you complete the entire thing, I haven't drawn the box. You have to draw the box. In your answer paper, while you solve it, you have to draw the box covering the entire thing, covering your solution part, or rather to say, covering your entire solution part. So these are some of the examples, dear students. 4 questions are here in this particular audio presentation. I discussed all the 4 questions. I am very much sure that you have understood the technique in which notice writing has to be solved. And my dear students, please listen to this audio presentation very carefully. And if there is any doubt anywhere, don't hesitate, let me know. Thank you, students. Thank you all.